Hey everyone, welcome to our SAP learning platform. I hope all of you are doing good. So in this session, we are going to discuss about the third-party procurement process, S/4HANA third-party procurement. So the overall video will be covering the process in a way that third-party procurement. So the third-party procurement, I'm going to explain you the business process. The first I will explain the what is the overview. Okay, overview, and then business process, like how will it be useful in the regular business. Third, we will go to configuration. Fourth, it will be testing. So the four ways we are going to do that. First, what is overview? What is third party procurement? So what are the modules are involved in this process? In the business process wise, what are the step-by-step process, and how will it add value to the business, and what kind of benefit a business can get when they use the third-party procurement, and time saving or cost saving. So all these things. Now let us see the overview. So what is third-party procurement? There are three parties. By seeing the name itself, we can understand that there are three parties involved in this process. Okay. So the total three parties will be involved. Okay. So in these three parties, one is vendor, one is customer, another one is the company to whom we are implementing SAP. So here, what will happen? The company have a certain customers who request the materials to the company, and this company has certain vendor who will provide that respective material. It can be a product, or it can be for some rental activity, or it can be directly a sales activity. So you may get a doubt that why can't this customer can go directly to the vendor, because the customer has already tied up with this company and they have certain kind of regulations and regularly buying. So that is one reason. And second reason could be that this customer would need only whenever they order 5 pieces, 3 pieces, or 10 pieces they request. But this vendor generally take in a bulk quantity, so that for example, if this customer directly goes to the vendor and ask for that one, each piece may be $200. If they buy from this company, they might get for $195. So here the company buy a bulk quantity from this vendor, so they may get at 160. So the 35 will be the margin. So any different possible reasons are available that why this kind of a scenario is required in the real time. Okay. So now let us focus on the business process. Okay. So what is the business process? First, what happened? The customer will request to the company. So what this customer will request? He will request, can you provide me? He will create a PO, customer PO. So can you provide me the stock and all? So this one we will create, this company will create that PO to convert to third party SO. Third party SO will be created. So this third party SO is created and available. Once the third party SO is created, this third party SO PO to SO will be converted. So this third party SO automatically generate third party PR. So this one, once this SO from SO to PR. So this third party PR will be converted to third party PO. This PO will be sent to the vendor. So this vendor will get the quantity, everything, but this PO will have a delivery address of this customer because of this SO to PR, this third party concept. The delivery address will be customer address. So once the PO has come, the vendor will make, he will have a PO to SO and all. I don't want to mention that part to avoid the confusion. So I got a PO and delivery address is showing customer. So he will ship the goods. Okay. He will ship the physical goods to customer. The physical goods will go to customer. Once the physical goods are going to customer, the billing address will come to vendor. So along with that, they will send invoice copy. They will send invoice copy. So here the invoice copy wise, how will it be that this invoice will create, the company will create as a vendor invoice. The amount will be right. For example, the agreed price is, let's take that $160. $160 invoice copy has come. So the company, the PO, based on this PO, they create invoice. Okay, they will create the MM invoice, then perform the payment. This payment will be done to the vendor. The customer got the goods, right? The physical goods are received to the customer, and the customer has the sales order. So based on the sales order, create directly billing invoice. So this billing invoice will be sent to customer. So based on the customer payment, it will be later, it will be, he will do the payment. Okay. So here what all you can understand, the sales process wise, you are able to see the sales process wise, you can say 1, 2, 3. Procurement wise, SO to PR, 1, 2, this invoice 3, 4. Okay. So this is the way how the third party will be there. And here the goods receipt, in my experience, the two projects we didn't do the goods receipt also. But if you really want a kind of a confirmation, yes, we can use the goods receipt just for confirmation, but don't get into the stock. If you get into the stock, then you must consume with a delivery. You have to have a SO delivery billing. So here, if you see the process, right, how is the process is looking like? The process is looking in this way. SO to PR, PO, invoice. So like I mentioned that GR is, you can make it option. You can make it for confirmation, not optional. Either you want to have a GR or not. That's a decision. If they want GR, it can be consumption one. So here SO wise, SO directly billing and payment received. Invoice and payment received. This is our process. If you use GR, you can like directly consumption GR, you can use it. So only for the confirmation. Yes, I received the stock. They will confirm. Either you do manual GR or else you can make an interface from the customer. So automatically the GR can be posted. Then you can ask like Ganesh, why are you mentioning that don't get to the stock? For example, if you get into the stock, you're not using any account assignment category in PO, you directly got the stock. If you get a stock, what you need to do? Here you need to activate the delivery. SO delivery picking goods issue, at least SO delivery goods issue. Lot of virtual steps, right? The GR is kind of a virtual here delivery also. To avoid that in our project, we explain like this, business is okay for that. And if you want really some kind of a confirmation, we can keep it GR, but PO must be account assigned PO so that you will not get any kind of a stock. Okay, now let us see the process wise. So the technical details, everything we are going to see the system. So I hope you understand what is third party. So the overall, this is the third party process and the business process wise, so who creates sales order, who create the PO. I hope you got an idea. What kind of benefit we are getting? For example, the materials are not coming to the company. What will happen? Vendor will send the goods again, and from here you will send the goods to customer. This two type transit can be avoided. Directly the vendor is sending the goods to the customer location. Okay, and also in the third party procurement, you will have a proper billing and the margin. That is more important. Even the sending directly to the customer, you can have with drop shipment kind of a process also. But here you can have a proper margin. Here $160 you are buying means here you may have $200. So $40 profit you can make it. So these kind of billing and pricing procedure, we can make it that one. So let us go to the details and the configuration related one. Okay. So here you can see this third party procurement related process and how the details of the process, everything we are going to check now. So the background of the process, the third party procurement process in SAP involves a scenario where a customer orders goods from your company, but instead of delivering the goods yourself, you procure them from an external vendor who then ships them directly to the customer. That's what we just now discussed. This process is managed across the sales and distribution and material management. Of course, finance will be there as part of the receiving payment or paying accounts payable, accounts receivable. Finance will be there. So example, imagine a company is selling electronics. A customer orders a laptop. The company does not have it in stock, but has a vendor who does. Using third-party processing in SAP, the company can automatically generate a PO to the vendor when the third-party sales order is created. Automatically, the PR to PO or the PO will go to the vendor and already has a delivery address of customer. So the vendor will directly ship to the customer. Once he ship the goods, he will send you the invoice and you do the payment. So the matter of that one. So how you are getting the benefit here? Just because of your network, because of your brand value, because of your customer relationship, whatever the reason, you are getting the orders. You don't have the product, you don't have the warehouse, but you will tie up with multiple vendors who provide that material. Then it will be going there and the stock will directly go to the customer, but you will get the each product whenever it's sold, you will get some 5% or 10%, 20%, whatever the margin you put it, the margin will come to you. The PO will be sent to the vendor to deliver the goods, and the PO will have the delivery address as customer address in the shipping in the whatever the delivery address processing. So that will be automatically it will be processed, and based on the delivery address, the vendor ships the laptop directly to the customer location. Here, the goods receipt needs to be performed at the company based on the email communication from the customer. See, for example, if you use the goods receipt process, either they inform, yes, I received the goods, you will do manual, Or if you have a huge volume and you don't want to have any kind of a manual communication, then they have to submit some purchase order and material quantity, whatever information. Based on that information, you have to post GR automatically here. This is the way how a company needs to plan and proceed with the respective third-party procurement process. This is what I mentioned. This GR process can be automated based on the interface from the customer. So the customer needs to submit the data, what is the PO, how much quantity. So that will come, and by using API or else IDOC MBGM CR, we can post the automatically GR. The company invoices the customer upon confirmation of delivery. Vendor invoices to the company based on the goods delivery, and once both the invoices are completed, the respective payments will be done. So this is the process of how it will happen. What are the benefits of the process? Reduced inventory cost. No need to hold the stock as goods are shipped directly from the vendor. So you don't have to hold the stock, so that the storage during receiving the truck, when the truck comes, right? How the truck comes, and you need to put some efforts. Okay. So how will it be? So for example, when the truck comes, you have to do the unloading. So first we need to do the unloading and take the boxes and put it into the bin. Put it. After that, when the customer comes, again do the picking, put the boxes, load again, and send it. When the vendor sends you the goods, he will charge you the shipping charges of $10. And also here also you're getting the maybe $10 or $15 in the labor cost. The overall labor cost here may be $5, here may be $5. So total 20. Here this $15 may be paid by the your customer, and this $15 you are going to pay, but overall $30 is happening here. Okay. So here what is the benefit of this process? This $15 you can reduce it. This $15 can be reduced, and this $15 you can give a discount or a better price to the customer, so the customer can buy more goods from you because you are reducing this $15 because of the direct thing. You may margin at least $12 you can get it, so that you can reduce $8 to the customer. So customer is happy, and you are getting $4 as additional profit because of this process. That's the thing which I was mentioning here. Okay. And next will be reduced one and streamlined logistics. So less handling and storage of goods. Yeah, these all handling is less. Your physically damages can happen, or cotton damage can happen. Product can be damaged, or else the truck was met with an accident. So a lot of things can happen when you're doing this A to B and B to C again. Directly you're going to A to C means it is saving the transportation cost, and also reducing the damages and all. Now, improved cash flow, potentially faster payment from the customer as goods are delivered sooner. Yeah, improved cash flow. What will happen if you are buying the material? Maybe the buying of material, it takes 10 days, and then again you will send for 4 days to the customer. So total 14 days. Here maybe around 8 days delivery time he will send you to your customer location. That can save your improved cash flow. When you're providing the goods earlier, of course the payment also will come earlier. So that's the way you're getting the some amount well in advance. So that will make you better for your cash flow. That cash can be utilized for any other processes, or any other investment, or any other buying the other materials which will be helpful for your business. Okay. So now let us check the configuration. So as of now, what are the benefits of the process we have seen, and benefits we have seen, and overview business processes and benefits that also we covered. So business process and we can mention benefits also we have discussed. So now we are going to the proper SAP configuration.